Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dani and welcome to this week's video. So today's video will include a full face of products that I'm loving at the moment. Y'all know the Sephora Savings sale is going on right now. It ends on April 15th, so you still have a few days to go pick up some products if you're interested. I personally have been loving the way I've been doing my makeup lately, so I just wanted to sit down with you guys and just talk through some of my favorite products. A lot that you can purchase at Sephora, some that you can purchase at other places, but regardless, makeup talk is always so much fun for me, so I hope that you guys are able to enjoy this video as well. So yeah, if you guys are interested again to see some products that I'm loving at the moment, then definitely keep on watching. Okay, I have my hair clipped out of the way. Now we're gonna start off with primer. Now for primer, I do use the e.l.f. Power Grip. Obviously, this isn't something you can purchase at Sephora. However, this is a staple. So I am 1000% gonna stick by this because it's just so good for my skin and it works really well. And I honestly love it. It's too much to deviate at the moment. After that sits for a minute, we're gonna go ahead and color correct. I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer. This concealer is amazing, okay? It is absolutely full coverage. So this is great for when you have nighttime events to go to, full daytime events. This concealer will get you right with minimal product. However, right now I'm not into the full concealer look, but I definitely want to use this to color correct on my dark spots specifically. So I take this and I focus on my lower chin area because that's where most of my dark spots are. A little bit of my upper lip as well. And then my cheek. So like I said, not too much. A little bit definitely goes a long way, but I'm also gonna let that sit, get a little bit more tacky before we start blending. And for this step, you can actually use your fingers if you have clean fingertips. I've been using my fingers lately and I've loved it, but because I'm filming a video for you guys, I don't wanna dirty my fingers up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use my foundation brush. I'm using a Sonia Kashuk brush, but any flat top foundation brush will do perfectly. And I'm just making sure to not blend that out too much, just keep it exactly in the areas I put it on. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I think this is pretty good. So we're gonna go straight in with foundation. Now, currently I'm using two foundations. Now, both of my favorites, some staples that I've been using for years now. First one is the Rare Beauty Foundation. This is the OG. If you know, you know. I've been using this for like 2-3 years now. It's just too good. It feels so good on the skin. You can build up the coverage. It photographs really well. It's just a really great foundation. And I think it's pretty affordable, honestly. The price and also the amount of product that you get. And then secondly, don't mind the bottle, but this just shows that I've had this product for years. Okay, I've actually had this since I think it came out literally. So I think that's like, is that 4 years? Is it expired? Don't judge me though. But this is the Fenty Beauty Ease Drops. So I combine these because I find that I love the coverage of this, but this shade match is like perfect for me. But I like to look a little bit more warm toned. So the addition of this really helps. And just blending that out once again with my flat foundation brush. This is what the foundation looks like blended out. It might look a little crazy, but I promise it'll all come together beautifully at the end. I think it did a pretty great job of covering up my blemishes, but the concealing and brightening part will definitely help with anything that is remaining. So for actual concealer, I go in with the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is another product that obviously, you know, as I've talked about a lot. It actually took me a while to actually get into this because I remember when it first came out, around the time that it first came out, I bought it and I didn't like it. But I realized that it was because the foundation I was using at the time just didn't pair well with the concealer. And so that's something to really take into account too. Like sometimes you might not like a product, but the product just might not really work with the other products you have on your face. And while that dries, I go ahead and do my cream blush portion, which is probably my entire favorite portion of my makeup routine. Like, I love blush. I'm a blush girl. I probably have like 15, 20 blushes. It's pretty bad. But the first blush that I go in with very, very lightly is the Juvia's Place blush in the shade Barbie Rose. Now, if you know, these blushes are extremely pigmented. So literally I place like the smallest dollop. Like, do y'all see that? That's all you need. That's all you need. I promise you, that's all you need. And the same on the other side of my cheek. Boom. That's it. You see that? That's it. I promise you. Especially because I'm going for a more light, soft, pinky look. I don't want too much of that intense pink. So I'm gonna take this Maybelline lip stain product and use that on my cheek as well. I'm going to put this all over my cheek around that initial dollop. Then as the lash blush in my step, I'm using the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Bliss, which I love. So this will go more so like under my eye to blend everything out, as you can see. And yeah, so what I do first, I kind of do this with multi-steps. So first I'll go ahead and blend out my concealer in the lighter areas. So above my lip, my chin, and then on my forehead. And then I'll go ahead and blend it out also around my eyes. Okay, so I blended out around my eyes, but I did not finish. It's still pretty concentrated under there. So what I do now is I go in and I blend out my blush. So I first start with that dollop under my eye, and then I go out and then I go down. So I try to keep my blush in the same placement that I placed it, because I find that this lifts my face and it just makes me look really cute and girly and pretty, and I love that for me. So that's what I do there. I'm gonna do the same on the other side of my face. This is what we're looking like now. A little bit scary, but it's all gonna come together. So now we go in again and blend the rest of this concealer out. And now we're gonna blend in the concealer, and we're gonna lightly blend in the concealer where the blush begins, just to blend that line out. No harsh lines. You can take it above my eyelid as well. Just a little bit, not too much. Okay, now I think that looks so good. I don't know about y'all, but it looks really good to me. However, I do want to brighten my under eye a little bit. So at this step, we're going to take my Huda Beauty concealer. I think this might be discontinued. However, if it's not, I'll definitely make sure to link it down below along with all the other products. This is the Overachiever concealer, and it's just this like super creamy light concealer that I specifically only use in my under eye when I want to look brighter. Ooh, that was a lot. I literally do not use too much of it. I'm not gonna put it in my forehead because I'll just use the excess for my under eyes on my forehead. This concealer under my eye does not need to dry for too long, but what I do in the meantime is work on my eyebrows. This is just an e.l.f. product. Obviously, there's so many good brow products on the market. However, this is a staple for me. It's affordable, and this is just the initial step for my eyebrows. So I love this product for that purpose. While my eyebrows are setting, I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my concealer under my eye. I'm keeping it really concentrated in that area, but just making sure that it is blended out. I don't want to look crazy. I just want to look awake, alive, bright, vibrant, you know? And then any excess goes on my forehead and on the bridge of my nose, because I don't want to put too much product on my face, but I find that if I have any excess, I would just use it that way. Okay, perfect. Such a difference, right? I know. Now this step is probably my next favorite because I just love to see everything come together. And of course, we have to use the One Size setting powder in the shade Sweet Honey, because this product actually is one of the products that completely changed my makeup game. Previously, no shade to Fenty, I used to use her setting powder that initially came out, but I realized that it was making my under eye look really patchy. When I would take pictures, it just did not photograph the best at all. But when I tell you that this product literally melts into your skin, like, it's unlike any other product that I've ever used for my under eye specifically. So, and to set that, I use my Sephora hand puff that I recently re-upped on. I love this. It works really well. It's really affordable too, so that'll definitely be linked down below. So I go ahead and blend that into my hand for a bit, and then I proceed with setting my under eye. And I don't want to put any powder on the blush. I'm just setting where the concealer is, so it can help with any creasing that might occur. And after that is set, I go ahead and do a little bit of contouring. This is just a Morphe powder. It's just a good old staple of mine. I go ahead and contour my nose, and then I also use the same bronzer color on my eyelid just to make everything come together. Gotta blend that out. Gotta blend that out. Okay, this is what we're currently looking like, and then we're gonna move on to eyebrows. Once again, this is just a Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil, but one of my favorite brow pencils are the Benefit ones. I find that Benefit makes the best brow products ever. Typically before I do that, I just like to set my brows a bit with any excess powder to soak up the oils, and then I just go in with this pencil and just make my brow look a little bit more full. And to clean up my brows a bit, I use my concealer again, and I just use a really precise brush just to get that under eye really clean and precise. Blend it out a little bit more, and then we're just gonna set it with powder once again. Now at this stage, we are looking good, okay? But just for extra reinforcement, I'm gonna go in with a powder just to make sure that everything is set in its place before I proceed. Now there's so many good fixing sprays on the market. There's the Charlotte Tilbury, there's the One Size one, there's numerous. However, my favorite right now is the Makeup Revolution one, and I've been using this for about a year now. So I use this and I just spray it all over my face to set everything as it is before I proceed with final touches like powder, my eyes, lips. Y'all get the gist. And while that is setting, I like to go in with my powdered blush, and I'm actually using the Juvia's Place blush palette. Once again, there's so many good blushes on the market. I know Patrick Ta has amazing blushes, and also One Size makes beautiful blushes, especially for Black women. Oh, I'm a blush girl, I told y'all. So I like to go in on blush a little bit. I want to look really pinky, really cute, really alive. So I'm going to focus this on upper parts of my cheek, right? Upper parts, and then go higher. And then leave the remaining right there. But I don't want to go too high. It's kind of like 1 dash of the deep pink, 2 dashes of that, 1 of that, and then 2 more of that, because I don't want too much of the deep pink. But I want it to, you know, be able to be seen on my face. So that's what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna go in more with the lighter pink, just for like under eye, kind of, right there. Any excess on my nose. And then I kind of like to do any excess like around my forehead, just where that contour is. And yeah, y'all, look how cute. I'm obsessed. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and set our face with the Givenchy Prism Libre powder. Y'all can tell that this has been through some things, but I really love it a lot. This one's the one that has multiple shades in one, but it gives like a really pretty finish. Take that with a big fat feathery brush. This is Sonia Kashuk, but once again, any brush you have will do. And I just go in on my face to make sure that everything is set nice and well. I don't go over my blush because I want that to look the same, but I go over every other place on my face. Okay, y'all, and then for eyes, I'm just gonna go in with this brown liner just to line my lower eyelash. And then I'm gonna use that same bronzer color once again to line that as well. For my upper lash line, I'm gonna go in with a black eyeliner to prepare myself for lashes, which I'm gonna do off camera because a lot of anxiety around that. But yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward this portion so y'all can see it. And for mascara, I'm gonna go in with my favorite mascara of all time. I've tried to deviate, but I'm always gonna come back. This is the Benefit Really Lash Mascara, and I use this to top both my upper lashes and lower lashes. So I'm gonna do lashes off camera, and then we're gonna come back and finish our lips, and then that'll be all. Hi guys, okay, so we're back. I'm so sorry, I thought I was recording when I did the first portion of my lip, but to recap, what I did was just go in with a brown liner of your choice. This was a little bit dark for me, so I proceeded with buffing it out with that same contour color just to give like a nicer brown for my skin tone. And then lastly, I just went in with the nude lipstick. This is from ColourPop. Y'all know nudes are not universal, so use whatever nude fits your skin tone for the look that you go for. And the step where I left off was we were about to go in with the Fenty Beauty lip gloss in the shade Hot Chocolate. Now, this is specifically just to line your outer lip. Okay, like so, like that. And then we're going to top that off. This is a Morphe lip gloss. I typically use an Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss to top it off, but just whatever, once again, nude lip gloss that you love. You can use this in the center of your lip where you put the nude lipstick. And a little bit will go a long way. So just do that and then just blend it out really softly. Okay, and then if you want something more pinky, you can add a little bit of pink lip gloss to it. If you want something more glossy, you can add like a really clear lip gloss on it for a final touch. Me personally, I love this as a final look. I just think it just looks so good. I think it just looks so good and so classy. It's so elevated, right? And then for final steps, we're going one more time with the setting spray all over my face. And while that is drying up, I definitely cannot forget to put you guys onto the Patrick Ta Body Glow. This is just so good. Like, it's just so good. It's so good. This is like that perfect glow that you want before vacation for your décolletage if you have it out. I'm gonna go ahead and just show you guys exactly what I do. I just put this on any feather brush that you have. This smells like baccarat. If you like baccarat, that's exactly what this smells like. I don't mind it. I think I'm kind of over the scent, but I love the way that this looks on my skin. Like, it's just so good for the girls who are planning vacations. Tap in, okay? It's your time to shine. Tap in. Look at that. Are you kidding me? And of course, put as much or as little as you want. I've heard the secret to this is also to top it off with a sunscreen for that extra beautiful glow. But I do love the fact that this is really light, it's fragranted, and it will get the job done. Okay, I don't know if you're put on your neck, but I'm put on my neck, child. It just looks so good. Look at that. Can y'all see that? Like, are you kidding me? Please stop. Please stop it. Like, I look too good. Too good. But yeah, you guys, this has been my full face of products that I'm loving right now. I hope that I was able to put you guys onto some products that you can run and still get at the Sephora sale. If you watch this in time and you were able to see how they work on my face, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, of course. Make sure to check out my channel for more videos, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye.